case.
Joining me now, Judge Jeanine Pirro, a Fox News legal analyst and host of Justice with Judge Jeanine. Great to see you, Judge.
Good to see you.
So she was in special ed in middle school. It's no accident that this teacher came forward and the family's touting it.
You know, Megan, I find it amazing that as these facts are coming out, you can see the defense team saying, look, let's get someone out there to make it seem like she didn't understand cause and effect. There's this whole campaign going on now. And the reason they're doing that is because the evidence seems extremely strong right now. You have a woman who accompanied him, actually drove the shooter to the scene of the massacre to case it ahead of time. She was with him when he bought ammunition, as well as, I understand, the Sig Sauer, which was the gun that he used. She also is someone that he texted at 4 a.m. For them to say she didn't know what's going on is absurd, because what he says to her is, have you seen the news? Her response to that is, I love you. Not, where are you? What are you doing? And by the way, you've got a 3-year-old. What are you doing up at 4 in the morning?
Well, here's the weird thing. I think she said no, and he wrote back, I love you. But here's one of the many weird things. She claims she didn't find out until after 2 a.m. when his mother contacted Noor Salman to say she was concerned about Omar's whereabouts. Whose mother calls it at 4 in the morning, 2 in the morning, to say, do you know where Omar is?
Yeah,
I see shoot up
so you know what?
on the news.
As a prosecutor, Megan, the first thing I think of is Mama knew too. Why was Mama worried at 2 in the morning before he even contacted his wife? But the amazing part is that, you know, this woman had a learning disability in middle school or grammar school. I don't care. Well, maybe you could argue it's a mitigation, but here's the bottom line.
You used to prosecute these bad guys. I'm sure you prosecuted many people who had learning disabilities.
Do you know how many people said they were too stupid to commit the crime? It doesn't fly. She graduated from high school. She graduated from college. She doesn't know cause and effect. Why'd she divorce her first husband? How did she meet her second husband online and then marry him? How did she drive him to Pulse 2 hours away? How come she hasn't been charged with neglect of a child if she doesn't know cause and effect? This is ridiculous.
So you think the fact that they're coming out with that shows they're worried about the stuff that she actually did do? Forget whether she actively knew that this was a plan or was aware on the night in question, but she knew enough or participated enough in the lead up that they can get her.
Right. What they know right now is sufficient for the defense to be worried. They say, wait a minute, she cased the joint with him, she bought the weapons with him, her life insurance bank accounts were made accessible to her right before the attack. The house is given to the brother, I believe, for, you know, quitclaim deed, nominal money,
$10 basically, and she was a witness to that.
Right, exactly. So come on, they know that she is in the Fed sights. There's no question about it.
And the next we'll hear is battered woman syndrome, potentially, because he did that to the first wife, and he may have done it to this wife,
too. Well, then you know what?
We'll hear about it. Yeah.
Prove it.
We'll get there. Judge, great to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for being here.